Hello again and welcome back to The Front Row, a minor production of the First Congregational Church in South Pekin, where our intent is to bring snippets from our Sunday morning message into your week. We are launching into a new sermon series, Unoffendable, with the first message, Scowling is my favorite. We've talked a little bit about anger. Today we want to get into three key points from the book, the first of which is this definition of what it means to be offended. The idea here is that we have this right to be angry. Something has happened to me and I have the right to respond in anger. What flows through that is this concept of righteous anger, which brings, of course, a heavy religious component to it, which is supposed to give it strength and power and say, hey, even God would want me to be angry at this moment. And our author is questioning that basic idea. But let's define it. This is what it means to be offended. I've been wronged and I have the right to be angry. The second thought that he brings into mind is the fact that, wait a minute, as Christians, shouldn't we be angry at some things? Aren't we required by even God himself to puff up at the wrongs of this world, at the sin of this world, at the brokenness of this world? Shouldn't we stand up for the right? Don't we have the responsibility as Christians to be righteously angry? We're going to talk about that too. The third thought in the early parts of this book is beautiful. It's really contrary to both those thoughts. And that is the idea that we as Christians should be refreshingly different. That we should be a fountain of forgiveness and mercy and grace and joy, and actually unoffended in those situations because of our groundedness in who we are in Christ. It's an interesting perspective and approach to almost an expectation in our society and in our churches that we can be refreshingly unoffendable. Something to think about anyway. Blessings to you. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye for now.